you going, pal? Motel's the other way.
Look, mister.
Gross. Clifford Gross, remember?
I told you on the bus that I just want to be left alone.
Hey, come on. They're giving us a free bed and a free meal. What do you want to go wandering around the highway on a rotten night like this for anyway?
Look, would you please just... why not?
See, I knew it. Even when you started ragging on me on the bus, I knew that the two of us, we've got a lot in common. You're not in the shoe business by any chance, are you?
No.
But you're hurting, right? Life turned on you and bit you right on the butt, didn't it?
Look, you want to buy me a couple of rounds of drinks? Fine. But my life is none of your business. Besides, I thought you were Mr. Happiness. Beautiful wife, great kids, making tons of money.
I was, till the wife left me. Till the kids decided I'm the biggest yutz on 2 feet. Till my business bellied up and left me flat busted running from Joyce's lawyers. I talk big, but I'm just a worthless little nobody. Sometimes I think, if I just disappeared from the world, it'd have no impact. And no one would notice. No one would care. Stupid, huh?
Not stupid. Not stupid, little man. Not stupid at all. 'Cause you know what? You're right. You are a nothing. A shadow of a man. Faceless, worthless, useless! So why don't you just do it, huh? Why don't you just fucking disappear and never come back? Okay, tough guy. You had your beers, you had your fun. Now get the devil out of my bar before I... You're kidding, right? You think you're a threat to me? Do you have any idea what I am? What I'm capable of? Do you? My wrist. Please, let go of my wrist! Why, he thinks, did they have to clone me from a man who doesn't drink? Why did they have to clone me from a man who feels ashamed every time he hurts someone? Every time he loses control? He doesn't want to be Peter. Doesn't want to remember Aunt May's kindness. Or Uncle Ben's decency. Doesn't want to treasure their love and compassion. And humanity. He wants to be everything that Peter isn't. Wants to bury Ben, May, and the Parker legacy. Once and for all. By now, he realizes, the bartender's probably called the police. Best bet is to slip inside his room, grab his bags, and hit the road. And then he feels that infernal buzzing, Spider-Man's danger sense, vibrating through his body, shrieking inside his head. He whirls in the direction of the danger source, hoping, illogically, that he'll find Electro, or Kraven, or Dr. Octopus waiting behind the door. Someone to spew his pain at, feed his rage to. No! Why? Why'd you stop me? You were the one who told me I was worthless. Said I should just disappear. I was wrong! I was wrong. Okay, so you lost it all. Maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Maybe that means you get to start over again from scratch. Build something better. Maybe it's not the end of your life, but the beginning. I took care of the bartender, paid the damages, slipped him a couple bucks to keep him happy. Hey, you didn't have to do that. Hey, I don't give it to somebody, Joyce's lawyers are just gonna end up grabbing it. Thanks, Cliff. You sure you're not gonna come? Nah, I gotta rebuild my business. See my kids, convince them the old man's not as big of a yutz as they think he is. How about you? Going back's out of the question. But going forward, now that might just have some possibilities. You take care of yourself, Cliff. Hey, wait a minute. You never told me your name. He shouts the reply without thinking, surprised to hear the words come tumbling out of his mouth. I can't hear you! I said my name's Ben. Ben Reilly. His uncle's first name, his aunt's maiden name. Ben Reilly. He likes the sound of that. What's the deal, Peter? What's this job that only I can help you with? I mean, you've got your spider strength back, even if it is sporadic. Oh, bro, you got it all wrong. I don't need your muscle. Look, Mary Jane and I want to make some room. We need to get rid of some of this stuff, and, well, they're your memories too. What? I mean, gee, Pete, I don't know. 5 years ago, when I thought I was a clone, when I thought I didn't have any right to a life, I hit the road. All I had was a little money and a change of clothes, and I took the ugly clothes because I knew you wouldn't miss them. I learned to travel light, but I also had to learn to forget. I had to force myself to put the past behind me, to bury all of my Oh, man, I know. I miss him too. Look, Ben, I want to tell you something. Despite the fork in the road 5 years ago, we are the same guy. Closer than brothers. Closer than any two people could be. When I found out that I was the clone and not you, okay, yeah, I bugged out. But after that, it was you. It was your strength, your acceptance of it when you thought you were the clone, that carried me through. You were my strength. And, well, you've come to mean a lot to me. I love you, man. Yeah, you're not getting my Bud Light, Peter. Come on, then. There's a lot of stuff here, and unless you want to catch some major web fluid from Mary Jane, we better get moving. Jeez, it's like our whole life is in these boxes. Yeah, that's the funny thing about it. Wow! God, look at all these books. You know, I never realized we read so much. There's boxes and boxes of them. Where'd we ever find the time to read all these books? I don't know how to tell you this, Ben, but we were a nerd. No, really? Hey, look. Man, remember how much we loved that book? How Aunt May loved reading it to us? How we wanted to stay boys forever? How badly we wanted to fly? Yeah, I guess we got that one, huh? Ben, I never told you this, but Aunt May knew. She knew that we were Spider-Man. I don't know for how long. She said that she had known for a while, but she'd refused to admit it to herself. She knew. And she told me that last time, when she took me to the top of the Empire State Building, I should have told you. I wanted to tell you, but then I found out that I was the clone, and I didn't mean to, but I guess, maybe subconsciously, I kept it to myself because I was trying to hold on to the one thing that made me feel special, that made me feel like a real live person. I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry, Pete. Believe me, I understand. Thank you for telling me, though. Now, come on. There's a lot of stuff to get through, and we can't let anything distract us. E4. Hit. I sunk it, didn't I? Yes! Okay, I get to go again. Oh. Hello? No, honey. We were getting a lot done. D6! No, honey. No battleship here. Hey, bro. MJ wants to know if you want to meet them at the Daily Grind for dinner. Ben says fine, honey. We'll see you there in an hour and a half. Wait a minute. We can't go yet. God, where'd I leave that thing? Is this it? Oh, yeah, that's it. Thanks, Ben. So, this keeps you wired into Mary Jane? Yeah, you know. So she can get in touch with me if she goes into labor while I'm at work or something. Cool. You know, Pete, I can't tell you how much I admire you. Your ability to survive. You've been through so much. But no matter what you get thrown at you, you bounce back. You've got a great life, a wonderful wife, a baby on the way. I really envy you, man. And I can't wait to be an uncle. You left out that I've got a great brother, too. And it means a lot to me that you're here to be a part of it. Aw, dude. Man, sometimes it seems like the city's never gonna recover from all the damage caused by Onslaught. Yeah, but it's not just the material things that need to be rebuilt. It's things you can't touch as well. Things like hope. The Fantastic Four, the Avengers, they gave people hope, a sense of security. People might have never even seen them, but just knowing they were there gave people a feeling that they were safe, protected. But now that they're gone, the world needs heroes. Yeah, and New York needs all the help it can get. Maybe you could even use, oh, I don't know, maybe 2 Spider-Men? You know, it's a funny thing about us being the same guy. I knew you were gonna say that. And actually, I have to admit, I had been thinking about it myself. But you've got new responsibilities now, Pete. Mary Jane, the baby. Not to mention that your powers tend to cut out when you need them the most. No, they don't. They've almost fully returned, and I busted. Mary Jane told me that you fell off the ceiling. Sorry, pal. Nobody in the club if you can't stay on the ceiling. Oh yeah? Check this out. Ah, jeez, Peter. Chill, my spider sense is working. I knew nobody was watching. But look, Ben. My powers are back. I'm back. Yeah, okay. But could you get down now? Before your picture shows up in the weekly world news? I'm telling ya, they're back. And even if my powers should happen to cut out, which is rare, my spider sense tips me off ahead of time. So I'm ready for it. I can compensate. And there's no reason why. All right already. Okay, maybe you're right. Yes! But I'm gonna be watching you. One close call, and you're history. I'm not about to let anything happen to my little brother. Where are you, Goblin? If you want to fight, then let's fight. And put an end to this insanity once and for all! Feeling frustrated and ineffective, Spider-Man? That's exactly how I want to remember you, you insect, as I squash you! Good riddance! You see, Harry, my son? You see what an Osborn is capable of? How dare you let this costumed buffoon kill you? How dare you disgrace our name? My name! What? No. If you want me dead, you grinning green clown, you're going to have to do much better than that. Much better! Let's finish this. Now! What do I have to do to keep you down? What? I'm not gonna fall, Goblin. Not until you tell me what you did to Mary Jane and my baby. Why don't you just give up? Lay down and die! You're beaten! How much pain do I have to inflict on you? How much do I have to tear away from you? Under that costume, you're just flesh and blood. And yet time and time again, you endure the agony and keep moving forward. You live! Why? 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 Ugh! I do it to spite you, Goblin. I do it in spite of you. Now, Halloween's over. No more tricks, no more bombs, no more webbing, no more masks. You were right earlier. This has never been about Spider-Man and the Green Goblin. It's always been about Peter Parker and Norman Osborn. Tonight, we'll settle this face-to-face as men. I had you unconscious, at my mercy. How could this have happened? Why won't you just die? Because then you would win. And I'll never give you that satisfaction. Nice job, cousin. Now, if you don't mind, I could use a hand with these pumpkin bombs. Ben, I'll be okay. But the bombs are on timers. I was thinking maybe the one of us who was still wearing the web shooters could bring them over to Osborn's little hideaway. Done. But keep an eye on him. I think I can handle old Norman. I do have some experience with this sort of thing, you know. Peter, look! Ah! Ben! Peter, sorry about this. No!
Seems like there will be a happy ending to this after all. The clone dies, but he will not die alone. Goodbye, Peter.
Goodbye, Green Goblin!
You think this ends in Spider-Man? Not a chance. Never, never, never! You think you can kill me? You can never kill me. I'm the thing that haunts your dreams, gives you no peace. And I will be back. I will always be back. Besides, I've already won. Take your Pyrrhic victory. You have no idea what I've taken from you. None!
Ben! Is he? There's nothing I can do for him. Ben, you've got to hang on. I'll get you to a hospital. Peter, come closer. I have things to say that we'd both rather keep from those looking on. From this day on, clone or not, you are Spider-Man. You have to carry on for me. Take care of my niece, Peter. Tell her about her Uncle Ben. No, no, no. No. Not that. It can't be. No, Ben. This can't be happening. Osborn was telling the truth. You were the clone. I'm the real Peter Parker. Rest easy, brother. Rest easy. Goodbye, Ben. You changed my life, brother. I'll miss you. Always.